Hi, welcome to Life Kids. My name is Pastor Matthew Smith, and I'm so glad to have you guys here today. Parents, go get your kids, and we have a great story to learn about in the Bible today. If you'd like to read in your Bibles, it comes from the book of 1 Samuel, and it's the whole chapter, chapter 3. This is a great story, and this story is about Samuel himself. Kiddos, I love this because you as kids can relate to this because Samuel was a young boy living in the temple, learning how things worked in the temple, and being raised by one of the Levites there, by Eli. So one night, as Samuel is sleeping, he hears Samuel. So he gets up and he says, Eli, Eli, you called for me. Well, Eli says, I didn't call for you. Go back to bed. So Samuel goes back to bed and he hears a second time, Samuel. And so he goes running. Eli, I heard this time you called for me. And Eli says, No, I did not call for you. So a third time, Samuel lies back in bed. And he hears again, Samuel. And so Samuel runs to Eli, and Eli this time perceives that God is calling Samuel. And Eli gives him some wise instructions. He tells him, whenever you hear the Lord calling you, say, It is I, Samuel, your servant is listening. So Samuel does just that. He goes and lies back down in his bed, and this time, when he hears the Lord calling him, Samuel, Samuel says, Speak, for your servant is listening. I'm going to say it one more time. Speak, for your servant is listening. So then Samuel listens to what God has to say. God has some hard things to say to Samuel about Eli and Israel and the coming days that would be tough. And from this point on, Samuel goes and tells Eli, and he tells about what God said. And from this point on, Samuel knows what the voice of God is and how to listen for it and how to pay attention to God. So what can we learn about this, guys? One, that God is calling. God called Samuel, and God calls and wants to talk to you. What's important for you kiddos today is to know that God cares for you, and He has a plan for you. He wants to be able to use you in many different ways. Some of you have great things planned for you, and God has an awesome things for you in store. We need to learn, second, to listen to God. It's good to pray, good to talk to God, right? Always good to pray to God. But we also need to learn to listen. Because how will we ever know His plans if we don't take a moment to listen? And when we hear God speaking, it's great to be able to say, I'm listening, God, your servant. I'm ready to do what you have for me. And I'm ready to live for you, Jesus. I'm ready to live for you, God. I'm listening. And don't just say it, but listen to Him. Because He will tell you things about yourself. He will tell you things about others. And He will have a plan for you. Once you learn to listen to God that first time, it becomes easier because you begin to know His voice and His promptings and how He speaks to you. So kiddos, it is such a good thing, and I'm glad that you get to learn this. Parents, be ready to answer your kids' questions and help them. Help them to be able to pray and to take those moments to pause and to listen to God. Kiddos, stay tuned. In just a minute, we have Mellow Yellow's Minute in Reverse. You guys have a great day. Love you, bye.
Hi guys, I'm Mellow Yellow,
And I've got a great memory verse for you guys today. It comes from Jeremiah 11, verse 4b. It's a really great verse. It goes like this: Listen to my voice and do all that I command you. So shall you be my people, and I be your God. That's a great memory verse. Can you guys repeat this verse after me, and let's all learn it together? Are you ready? All right, let's repeat it. Listen to my voice and do all that I command you. So shall you be my people, and I will be your God. All right, let's do that one more time. Listen to my voice. Do all that I command you. So shall you be my people, and I will be your God. Good job, guys. That's Jeremiah 11, verse 4. And I love that verse because it's God saying it. It's God saying it to us. That if we listen to God, and we obey, that we'll be His people. That's great, isn't it? That He cares about us, and that He's speaking to us and telling us things. We just have to listen. I got my wiggly ears. Right? So I got ears to listen. Do you guys have ears to listen? Cool. So we can listen to God, and when He talks to us and tells us things, we should do them. And that we'll be His people. He loves us so much. Guys, you can have a great day. Bye!